Hey yo, what's good? So today was the first installment of PBC on CBS, and it was an early show. Right here on the West Coast, it was at 12 p.m. Usually on Saturdays, I'm waking up at 12. But woke up a bit earlier today, Saturday, to watch this card, Al Heyman's card. And just so just a quick question. I know Al Heyman's an advisor, but I'm still a little confused on what that means and what he actually does, and if what he does is legal or not. Like, I don't understand his role in boxing and with his fighters. Like, why would all his fighters have to leave Golden Boy Promotions? I just don't understand that. So if anybody could explain that in the comment section, or put a link to a video. I'm gonna have to check some videos, but put a link to a video that explains all that business. It's probably just some business mumbo jumbo and another thing that makes boxing very confusing. But I digress with all that. This was a fairly good show, and what I've noticed about these premier boxing champions, whether it's Spike TV, NBC, or CBS, they're solid shows, and they've had solid main events too. Maybe some have been one-sided, but still a good show. I'm gonna start with the co-headliner, or with the undercard. Yeah, just undercard. Arthur, no H, Arthur, better BF, man. This was his 8th pro fight, dude. This guy demolished Gabriel Campillo, man. This guy's moving up fast. And I know these guys have like 300, 400 amateur fights, but man, just destroying these fools. And what I noticed in this fight is that he looked much bigger in his other fights, but Gabriel Campillo is a tall light heavyweight. I think he's like 6'1" or 6'2", but he just destroyed him. That first right hand he caught him with, it was like a overhand right hook sort of combination. Got him flush, he buckled him, put him down the first round. Man, and what impresses me the most about this guy is that he's patient, dude. He didn't just go in and rush him. He just stayed patient. And this guy's power is real, man. He's the real deal. Better BF is the real deal. Honestly, I think he's got a very good shot at beating Adonis Stevenson. I still don't think he could beat Crusher, because I don't think anyone could beat Crusher. I'll talk about that a little later on in this video, but oh man. Oh, and then that knockout, man. He hit him with that right, cocked his head back. His back hit the ropes. He was already knocked out. And this guy, he just throws that left hook. Bam! And just walks off with the motion of the left hook. He just walks off like a badass, man. Like a badass. Turns his back on this fool. He's like, I already got this fool knocked out. He's done. Very impressive. This guy is solid. 8 pro fights, 8 knockouts. I would love to see him against Adonis Stevenson. I think he could hang. He could hang with Crusher as well. But I would like to see him maybe 1 or 2 more fights. At least 10 pro fights. Not that he needs them, but just to make him even better. To make him even a better fighter. So that was what I was most excited for in this fight, in this event. But the main event, Sakio Bika versus Adonis Stevenson. It was a good fight. Stevenson really didn't show anything new. We already knew that he has okay boxing skills, that he has a hell of a left hand, that he could move, that he has kind of a shaky chin, and he has stamina issues. If we're getting into the negatives of him, he really doesn't have an inside game either, but he banged the body really well, and that left hand's brutal, man. Stevenson's power is real, though. Stevenson's power is real. He just depends too much on his left hand. He's a one-hand bandit. No question about it. No question about it. He's a one-handed bandit. And also has stamina issues. I gave the last 2 rounds to Sakio Bika. He was just throwing wild haymakers, man, and catching him flush. Props to Adonis for staying up. But had it been cumulative damage, like had Sakio Bika done that since the beginning, either he would have got knocked out or he would have knocked out Stevenson. It's like he might have not been ready for Stevenson's athleticism. He also didn't fight like Sakio Bika. He wasn't going inside doing headbutts and elbowing, fighting dirty. And that might be better for us as a viewer, but it wasn't better for him. Like, he wasn't winning any rounds, dude. He was getting completely dominated. He showed some signs like he throwing that right hand landing, but he really did nothing in the fight, just stalking him. And Adonis Stevenson dropped him in the 6th round. No. He dropped him in the 5th round. That was ruled a slip. 7th round. And then 9th round. That 9th round, I thought he was gone because that was a nice left hand. But he survived. Sakio Bika hung in there. Props to both guys. But what really irked me at the end, man, I know it's Premier Boxing Champions and it's on CBS and I'm watching this for free on TV. But, also, before I get into this mini rant, Virgil Hunter was on commentary. Very good commentary with Paulie Malignaggi. Both of these guys have great boxing knowledge. I would like to see Virgil Hunter again on commentary. I know he's not like the most eloquent guy or has the nicest radio voice, but he has a lot of boxing knowledge, and I love when trainers like that or former fighters like Paulie Malignaggi that could articulate themselves be on commentary. Anyway, Crusher Kovalev was not mentioned in the post-fight interview, man. You just congratulated this fool. Yeah, it was a tough fight, blah, blah, blah. Did not mention Crusher. Come on now, Haymon. Why? Why can't you mention Crusher? You'd probably make more money with Adonis Stevenson fighting Crusher, building up the hype for him. But I heard Paulie mention him a few times, twice, I think. But come on, man. You're the best fighters in the division. And it shouldn't be up to the post-fight interviewer, man. Stevenson should have called him out himself. He's like, I got rid of him. Sakio Bika easy. He would have said that. He should have said that. I beat him easily. Even though the scorecards were kind of really close in my books. I gave him 3 rounds max. But the scorecards were pretty off in my opinion. But he should have called out Kovalev on his own, man. He should have called him out. But I hope we get this fight, man. I know the WBC ordered Kovalev's is mandatory, so let's get it, man. Let's get the fight everybody wants to see. Al Haymon, make it happen, please. Fans want to see this. We've been wanting this fight since the beginning of 2014. So make this happen. If not, make Pascal Stevenson. Not that I want to see that. It would be a decent fight as well. And I think Pascal has a shot at beating Stevenson too. So I get what they're going for because Superman is very vulnerable and he could lose. So they're building up his resume, fighting easier fights, because if he fights a solid contender or another world champion, he could lose, like with Crusher. But I feel it's a chance worth taking for your legacy, and you'll be undisputed champion. All right, everybody. What did you think? What do you think about boxing at 12 p.m., man? I love it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about Stevenson and his chances against Beterbiev and against Kovalev? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.